Hi, my name is Michael and I'm currently out touring the roads of Lapland in Sweden. And I just wanted to take this moment to talk about my new touring bike. This is the 2018 Kona Sutra. I purchased this bike 2 months ago and received it 3 weeks before my trip to the Czech Republic that I did a month ago. So I've cycled on this bike for at least 1,000 kilometers. I had 3 weeks to break the bike in, and I rode at sort of 50 kilometers each day back into work. So I had a lot of time to get everything toned in and adjust seat positions and handlebar positions. I was a bit afraid that I had bought too big of a bike. I'm 6'2", which is about 188 centimeters, and I went for the XL model, which is 58 centimeters. But I'm kind of in between 58 and 56. But I ended up ordering the right bike. I just added a spacer over here, which is 1 centimeter, so I can raise the handlebar, and then I adjusted the saddle and moved the saddle centimeter ahead. Let's go over some of the features of the bike. The bike comes with handlebar and shifters like this. I haven't had a bike before that had this sort of gear solution, but it took maybe a week or so to get used to. But after then I'm really satisfied with the shifters. Yeah, and the tires are Schwalbe Marathon Mondial. I've previously used Schwalbe Marathon Plus, but I think these tires are equal to the Marathon Plus. I have no complaints about them. I think they're 37 centimeters wide. So I've been going on gravel roads in the Czech Republic and it's no problem. The bike runs really smooth. It's made of steel and it weighs, I think my bike weighs 14 kilos, including the pedals. You have 5 mounts for water balls. I use 3 of them now. Like in the Czech Republic, I only used 2 because the towns were so close to each other. But now that I'm riding in Swedish Lapland, I also mounted this 3rd one here. And you could also put up one here and one over here on the forks, but I have my front racks in this position now, so I'm not using that. One drawback that I can talk about here is that you can't really use one of these big bottles in the lower cage here, because then the ball hits the fender all the time, which is quite annoying. So you can just have a 500 milliliter water bottle here, but I think it's okay. I still have 2 liters of water right there. The bike comes with disc brakes and complete with both fenders and rear rack. The rear rack is really nice, I think. Fits my Ortlieb panniers really well. So there's like a lower position and a higher position. I use the lower one. So after I've put my panniers on, I can use this higher position to fit an extra bag or something, or I mainly use it for my tripod. So I bungee the tripod down on this one. It also came with this Brooks B17 saddle, which is a really nice feature. Like I said, I had like 3 weeks to wear the bike in, and the saddle feels really comfortable after a couple of weeks. At first I thought the saddle was a bit slippery, but once I use they supply a thing called Proofide where you rub it in, the saddle got a lot nicer, and it also protects the saddle from rain and moist. Like I said before about the water bottle, that's one of the drawbacks of the bike. The other thing I can kind of criticize is I think the handlebar width is too big. I would have liked it to be a bit more narrow, but that's probably just a personal thing. It's not that I'm bothered by it, but yeah, I think they could probably narrow it down a bit. But otherwise I'm really satisfied with the bike. Like I said, I've had it for 2 months now, riding it over 1,000 kilometers, and yeah, I can't be more pleased. So hopefully this bike will last me a lot of years to come, and a lot of adventures. Yeah, so that's my review of the 2018 Kona Sutra.